Good God. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your monthly reading for July. You'll have to excuse me. There are dump trucks flying up and down my road today, and I live like not right on top of it on the road, but I'm close to the road, so I'm sure you can probably hear them as they drive by. And then, of course, you know, my dog in here barks at them occasionally, so hopefully he will not interrupt us. I've been telling the other signs that, so the month of July, that's the number 7. So with the number 7, this means that we are on the right path, and the outcome will exceed our expectations. The number 7 is a sign that divine magic is supporting you and opening doors of opportunity. So in the month of 7, the month of July, you're going to see, well, know that whatever you're doing in the month of July, you're on the right path. Now that's a path, okay? There is not, and there may not be an outcome or a destination point met in July. If there is, it would be like the tail end of July. But because, you know, this says that we're on the right path, so we're following a path that's going to lead to an outcome, which will probably come about in August, because August is, you know, an 8. So that is all about prosperity and abundance. So, but the month of July, your path, I told you, barking. Sorry.
So we're on the path to obtaining that outcome. So know that, you know, there is a journey that accompanies being on the right path. And if you bark one more time, Axel Rose, I'm going to pop you with this book.
What did I tell you? Lay down and chill. Sorry about that. So, keep in mind that May, which is the number 5, I always struggle with the month of May. I don't really care about the month of May. That's about significant changes. We also had a Mercury retrograde that started in May. So between leaving a change and going into June, we have the 6th. That's all about striving for balance in the material realm. Okay? Not to worry or obsess over those things. And then we are pushed into, you know, the 7. So we're in this progression to building up to the 8, which is August, of that abundance. So keep in mind that during this time period, we've had the Mercury retrograde, which is now over with. You could have felt like you were in the twilight zone for about 3 to 4 weeks. We also now have Saturn retrograde. If you would like to know more on that, I did post a video on it. So Saturn is the Lord of karma. So whatever good works and good deeds you've been doing between May, June, and in July, you're going to start to see your your karmic rewards for that. But keep in mind, it's a progression, because you should really see the fruits of that in August. That abundant number, that 8. So July is going to be on a path to maneuvering to that energy. Now, still, we have Saturn retrograde. Still do good works and good deeds, and still be, you know, aware of the work that you give, your words, your actions, your thoughts, things like that, because there is going to be a karmic payout for that. We also have Jupiter going retrograde at the end of July, which is all about the Lord of luck and expansion. But that doesn't start until July 28th. So, you know, I do feel like, and this has been, I feel like, a dominant for the other signs as well, that the end of July holds something pivotal and something powerful for all the signs. There's a big, huge, I feel like, change that comes at the end of July, which is a good change, a good reward, some way, shape, or form at the end of July. I just thought of something else. Hopefully, that will come back to me because I lost it. Whatever. For real. Oh, yes. I remember now. I remember. When I said that I paid attention, sorry, I had to eat a pretzel. When I said that I didn't like the month of May, I've been paying attention to the months for quite some time. I have always looked forward to July for about 7 years now, okay? 7 has been real strong for me. It's been prevalent here lately. And especially when I thought back to, well, when did I first really start paying attention to this? Well, it was 7 years ago. So, July, Christmas in July. I feel as though the last week in July is like you're going to receive a Christmas gift. Like Christmas in July. I love July because of that. So, just know that the whole month may not be filled with prosperity and abundance, but I feel like there's going to be one thing that comes through for us all that's going to make us feel like Christmas. But again, I feel it's going to be the end of July. So, for the oracle decks that I'm using, I'm changing up the reading a little bit. I have the Lord Jesus Goddess Guidance and the Energy Oracle, and then I'm also going to be pulling one cards from these two decks. If you have a question you'd like to go ahead and formulate it, I will answer it for you here shortly. So these are going to be the oracle decks that I'm using. The tarot deck that I'm going to use is the Tarot of the Divine, if my camera will pick it up right. And then I'm going to go ahead and let you know this reading is going to be lengthy. I'm going to clarify with the Kipper deck at the end. So, let's get started. Your goddess, woo! I'm a Pisces too, so I'm really looking forward to this reading. Is Ixchel with Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. So either you're going to be opening up to the healing powers that you have, or opening up to discovering new healing modalities within yourself. You could also be healing other people as well. So we have, focused intention, bodies of water, infinite supply, endings and beginnings at the bottom of the deck. The old must be released so the new can enter. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or an ocean, to recharge your batteries. Keep your unwavering thoughts and feelings and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Your energy oracle. Patience in reverse. So, there's something here, I would say it's been a long time standing, that you have become gradually impatient over. I can totally relate to that. We have, at the bottom of the deck, Blossoming Abundance, Strategy, Healer of the Ages, and the World card. So, check this. This looks like Jesus. And then we've got this Ixchel with Medicine Woman. There's a lot of healing that's going to be available to you this month. Whether you experience it or call upon it from nature, from outside, or if you connect with Jesus. Okay? But there's something here that you may need to strategize and plan. You may be writing a lot of stuff down and coming up with the plan. Like, here's this strategy card on the bottom. There's like this compass wheel thing over here, and she's got a clock, this wheel thing in her hand. So there's something that's taking strategy and patience and time that is, blossoming here, that you're going to have to be patient about. Your Earth Magic card is music with harmony. So things for you this month should be of harmony. They don't, like, so far, it doesn't feel bad or negative. So I will say, things should feel harmonious for you this month. Especially if you can really focus upon listening to music. I've been listening to, like, the frequency music. Right now I'm listening to 417HZ radio on my Pandora app, which is all about transmutation. So music can really help you out this month with that. You need to follow your instincts. There's going to be times of celebration, and when those come around, you need to dance, and that will help with this medicine woman. There's going to be movement. Oh, shoot. Bottom of the deck now. And then we have new moon with a promise. New moon promise. So there is going to be movement in some way, shape, or form around a new moon in the month of July. There is a new moon while I'm doing this reading, but I feel like it's going to be, this is speaking to the new moon that's in July, which might actually be at the end of July. There's going to be a coming together or something, a promise made during that new moon between you and a significant other. All right, your angel answer is don't stop. So whatever you're doing, keep going, keep working toward it, get more information, success, forgiveness, and no, with perfect timing. So there's something that you're wanting, and you may be asking if it's going to happen this month, and it's a no. It's going to be like in August. There will be forgiveness. You will be successful. In the meantime, you may need to do some research and plan and strategize. Maybe take your mind off of things and focus on other stuff in the meantime. All right, let's see what the... Woo! Okay. Okay. Right out the gate, we have King of Cups at the center of this reading. So either feminines, you are either in your masculine energy or you're dealing with the masculine energy. So this masculine energy that you're dealing with, he thankfully is in the upright. So he is in his element. He is devoted, loyal, faithful, wise, and generous. So if you are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, and or Pisces, this masculine energy is front and center in this reading for you this month. Now, if you're not dealing with the masculine, and this is, let's say, this is you, then you are feeling all of these things, but you're in your masculine energy. So you're not necessarily in your feminine aspect. You're more in your dominant aspect. And you know, they say, I've heard a few people say that if a woman doesn't have these things provided for her from a masculine, then she has no choice but to take on that role herself to get these things done and accomplished in her life. So that could be you if you're not dealing with the masculine. There is a struggle here. There's a block around, and this because we had the Temperance card as the challenge. So the challenge is either a reconciliation with this person. There's a challenge around conflict, hostility, frustration, and impatience and reluctance with this person. Or this is just your frustration, like that impatience card. Your challenge this month is going to be this frustration and this impatience that you may have. And I feel like this impatience has you somewhat out of your element where, because, you know, we as Pisces, we are the intuitive. We are the high priestess. And this is but she's in reverse. And this is in the basis of this reading. So, ignorant, shallowness, lack of trust, a closed mind, and secrets. So here's the deal. if you are dealing with the masculine here, this is the one that's at the forefront of your reading for the month of July. This masculine. He is either not able to come towards you because he has a feminine in his life that is holding him back. It looks as though he is having to figure some things out with this feminine before he can come back. Or there is a reluctance. A feminine here is not really using her intuition. And that could be you, but it may not be. Okay, but there is a feminine, this high priestess energy here. Now look, if this is, let's say, this person is dealing with another woman, then her ignorance and her shallowness, her closed-mindedness is a challenge for this masculine energy. And it's the thing that is causing this disruption and a lack of healing and a lack of reconciliation with. And here's the thing too. This High Priestess card here could actually be, if I can get this across correctly, if this High Priestess is you could actually be in your element and be straight, be upright, because the way because they're mirroring each other. So one way I can see this is this King of Cups you're dealing with, he is looking at you. He may be having to use divination or his intuition, some way, shape, or form, to spy in on you, to look in on you. Maybe he's doing astral projecting to watch you. But I would say that if that's the case here for this situation, then he is able to see your glow up, how well you're doing, how well you're taking care of yourself. He's watching. So that it could apply to that as well, but I'm going to clarify at the end, so I'll get more in depth of what that means. So at the beginning of the month, the beginning of July, we start out with the Six of Coins. So around the first half of July, we had the Six of Coins energy. And this is all about generosity, charity, kindness, value, reward. You may find that things are coming in for you. You're receiving gifts. People are being generous toward you. People are trying to help you. This masculine energy you're dealing with may come in at the beginning of July and offer you something. Yeah. It looks like there's some type of reward, generosity, charity at the beginning of July. And then toward the middle of the month, we have this Three of Swords in reverse. So I would say that whatever heartache you've experienced from in the past, from this King of Cups energy, this masculine energy, I feel like by the middle of the month, you're going to be able to overcome whatever grief this masculine has caused you from the past. You will be more optimistic. This also speaks of reconciliation. It speaks of forgiveness. So there is, and I do feel somewhat, shape or form, there will be a reaching out or communication around this month, which I predicted that for myself not too long ago. I'm a Pisces as well, so this reading also resonates for me too. There is, though, a challenge here. The obstacle and the challenge is this temperance energy, this healing energy. And I don't know, maybe this King of Cups is resisting the changes that's going on in his life. He's somewhat resisting it where it is a challenge. Now, if this King of Cups is referring to you, because remember I said that, when we don't have a masculine energy in our lives to do that, we feminines have to take on that masculine, get into our masculine energy to get things done and accomplished. So if this is you doing this, then you've taken, let me just see something real quick. You have, and which very well could be like this, like if you are taking on this King of Cups energy, you're very mature. You are like, you're generous with your time and energy. People are loving you. They come to you for help. You may feel like your intuition is a little blocked this month, and it's because I feel like there's still some healing going on within you. You may not be able to see clearly just yet, but you know it's coming. But that could be, it could be because it's affected by Saturn retrograde and then that upcoming Jupiter retrograde. But I do feel like if you're dealing with someone, there is a reconciliation coming in, and it could be like the 1st of July that this masculine energy reaches out to you or some way with an apology, more communication, more effort, something. And that will really allow you to open up to this healing energy. Now, the end of July, we have this 7 of Cups. So, the 7 of Cups speaks of daydreaming, fantasy, decisions, wishful thinking, and procrastination. So, this King of Cups coming back into your life, if this reading applies to you, you know, he could be telling you things and you guys are making plans, and at the end of the month you are really fantasizing and daydreaming about, you know, all these cups, all these options, and which way to go and what you want them to look like. You could be working on your manifestations. You know, this is Aladdin with the genie in the bottle. So there is, you know, options that you are somewhat creating and working on manifesting for yourself and for this King of Cups here. Now, if you are dealing with the King of Cups, we have the Cancer sign showing up here in this reading. So, because there are the crabs, there's actually 2 crabs in this reading. Let me see. There goes one of those darn dump trucks. Alright, so you at the moment. We have this 8 of Cups. So you walked away from something. There's a walking away here. You may have had to walk away from this masculine. And your advice here is to definitely, for sure, walk away from the things that no longer serve you. So this card represents walking away, introspection, escapism, withdrawal, and seeking truth. So maybe while you're maneuvering this month and dealing with these options and these ideas in this fantasy land, also while healing yourself, because there is healing that's going on here in this, there is a definite healing because of this reverse 3 of Swords and then this, you know, reverse Temperance card. There's healing that's taken place within you and also within this King of Cups. So during this healing, there is an awareness around what no longer serves you, like what brings you fulfillment and what takes away from your happiness. So your advice here is to only give to the cups that bring you emotional fulfillment, and don't, you know, walk away from that doesn't feed your soul or doesn't feed your spirit. And I do feel like that's going to be around, because there is like there's a crescent moon, almost half moon, that's either, a waxing moon or a waning moon, which either this is like almost around the full moon, or this is a little bit after the full moon. So it could be around that time, the full moon, which I think is about July 13th. This could be around the middle of July that your eyes are open to what you want to keep or what you want to go after and what you want to leave behind. Now, in your environment, which would be, I feel like this King of Cups that you're dealing with, he has been resting and rejuvenating and healing himself. I think though that he's still undergoing some of this healing. Like, it's not all there yet, but he is coming out of this Four of Swords energy with it being in reverse. So it looks as though he has, in the month of June, been licking his wounds, so to speak. Now, whether or not he's really accepted this healing, I'm not sure. But with it being reversed, he's awakened to it. There is healing. There is returning. There is burnout and strength. So he is going to be coming back to you. He's going to be coming back. But I do feel too, though, that he's still burnt out. He still hasn't quite yet been restored 100%. So something here has happened to him that's kind of beat him up a little bit. And I don't know if that is from you, or like in the situation that you and him have experienced, or if this is from, outside of you, and this is in his life and what he's doing. You've got in your hopes and fears sector the Four of Coins. So either you are hoping that you are able to hold on to him, that you're able to keep him. Hoarding, possession, financial stability, materialism, and stinginess. You're hopeful that you're able to hold on to your resources during this time, that you're able to take care of yourself. You're hopeful when it comes to your material life. You might be stingy with your finances and with your money, and that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So you might need to tighten up on your finances and maybe, be patient with the time this month until you get to a better time where maybe you can start splurging a little bit more. I do not like this outcome, but we'll see what this is here soon. But our outcome is the Magician in reverse, which is like the fairy godmother on the front. So this speaks of insecurity, delay, lack of imagination, closed doors, and manipulation. I'm going to, here in a minute, clarify that and see what that has to do with. But this can really speak of, we've got the end of this month, this Seven of Cups energy. So there's a lot of options before you. And there's a lot of fantasy land about what you want to do, which way you want to go, that direction sort of deal. So it could be that this Magician, the outcome, because you're in fantasy land, you're not really sure exactly which option to take. So not taking action is also a choice. Not doing anything about it. You may be just dreaming about it and fantasizing and playing it over in your head and not necessarily taking action over it. You could just be playing around with some ideas in the month of July, not really doing the ideas. And I'm hoping that that's how that's coming across there. Otherwise, the other side of the coin is, someone's like this King of Cups could be manipulating you some way, shape, or form, and that's what's gotten you in this Seven of Cups, this daydreaming. But let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. So there was a breakup. There was a breakup, an end to something, and there was some lies and deceit at some point in time. But there is going to be messages coming in and an apology from said person. Yeah, they didn't accept your love offer, and you had to, like, it ended, so you had to leave and go somewhere else. But where you left and went to wasn't bad at all. So, I mean, it's not like it didn't really, I don't think it, like, did a number on you or anything. So you've handled it and carried it very well. Alright, so let me go ahead and start to clarify. What is this King of Cups here for? Let's see. So message of concern, official person, and family room. So this masculine here, is he in the military? Is he a police officer or someone that wears like a uniform? I feel like there's going to be a message coming in from him this month, maybe explaining to you where he's been, what he's been doing, that sort of thing. What is this King of Cups for Pisces here in the month of July? What is this King of Cups for Pisces here in the month of July? Ooh, false person. So this masculine could have been portraying himself to be something he was not. He's been working away on something. It almost looks like he wasn't telling you maybe about the changes or something he was undergoing within his life. It looks as though he may feel like he was robbed of something or something was taken from him. And it kind of gave him a Five of Pentacles energy where it left him out in the cold. Or either he had to... He may have told you he was doing one thing, but he was actually in the physical realm doing something different. Maybe working hard to make moves, whether that... I get a negative feeling with that. So there's something here about this King of Cups. He may not have been telling you the whole truth in the past. What is this High Priestess in reverse for Pisces in the month of July? What is this High Priestess here for Pisces in the month of July? Main female. Okay, so then, does this masculine, is he married or like getting out of a marriage? Has he been keeping that on the hush and hush, not really forthcoming telling you all the details with that? I mean, we do have courthouse at the bottom. So there is something here he feels like he's trapped to. You may feel like he has either told you lies. I feel like you think that maybe he has a secret and he hasn't completely revealed all of that to you just yet. But I feel like at some point in time, it will come out. You're really going to need to put your foot down with this masculine and figure out, like in the month of July, I wouldn't expect a lot from this masculine in July. This is more like planning and the building blocks for it. So you've got to have patience while this works itself out. But you need to be formulating questions and really getting down to figuring out what's really going on here. What is this Six of, occupation? So this Six of Coins over here that we had at the beginning of the month, you could receive like a pay raise, a gift or something from work because the occupation card came out. What is this Six of Coins for Pisces here in the month of July? What is the Six of Coins for Pisces in the month of July? What is the Six of Coins for Pisces in the month of July? All right, well, there's a masculine energy here that's definitely concerned. There's a pathway, journey, and community. Someone that feels like this masculine may be concerned whether he will be able to take care of you financially, and also if he has like a wife on the side that he is trying to get out of or get away from, he may be concerned whether or not he will be able to hold that down and also hold you down at the same time. But there's a pathway movement toward doing this. And keep in mind that I don't feel like his family and his friends, his support team, I don't feel like they are backing him in this situation. All right, what is this Three of Swords in reverse here for Pisces in July? What is this Three of Swords energy for Pisces for July? Three of Swords reverse for Pisces in July. Oh, we have community. So there's healing, and I think that you should really like the healing and this reconciliation. So there's something coming back in for you, returning, that which could very well be from this masculine energy, but I feel like the people around you are going to be really happy. And I feel that they're going to be able to see that whatever once broke your heart and brought turmoil and trouble and heartache, I feel like they're going to be able, I think they are going to see that you are healing or getting over it. And they're going to give you a support system. They will be there for you. And maybe that bond gets closer and stronger. We have unexpected income at the bottom, child, courthouse, toil, and labor. So your community of people that are around you, they may be giving you gifts of time and effort and attention. It could make you feel like a little girl, so to speak, like your inner child's able to come out. Maybe that's the inner child healing that's taking place during the middle of the month. We also have courthouse here. So it's like contracts, litigation. You know, this could also be you putting your foot down with this masculine, like, you know, I'm not doing this. It's going to be this way or that way. Because, you know, there's something he's got hidden over here he's not quite being 100% truthful about. So you may need to start laying down some rules and some boundaries. It will take a lot of work, but I think if you continue to work toward it and be vigilant, you will be successful. What is the Seven of Cups over here for Pisces in the month of July? What is this Seven of Cups for Pisces in the month of July? Message of concern. So, I will say that you may actually hear from this masculine that you're dealing with the end of July. So 1, 2, 3, like the last week of July, I feel like is when you're going to hear from this masculine energy. Yep. So this masculine is someone that you had planned on, like, either living with, or you had high hopes of, you know, creating a nice relationship with them. But some way, shape, or form, it ended, and I feel like it left you out in the cold. You may have felt stuck to or haunted by the fact that, you know, things didn't go the way you wanted them to go. But there is going to be a reaching out from this person. Let's see what is this Eight of Cups for Pisces here in the advice sector for July. Too many cards. What is this 8 of Cups energy here for Pisces for July? What is this 8 of Cups for Pisces in July? Aw. And then we have the Poverty card. So you may feel like you're just left out in the cold. I mean, even like the person in the 8 of Cups. Look, they've got that thing wrapped around them. Their back is, you know, to us, and they've got a wand in their hand. And this little kid here, he's got these sticks and stuff, his cleaning tools in his hand. So it's like, you need to walk away from the things that give you a poverty or a lack mindset. The things that take away from you, the things that steal from you and rob you, you need to walk away from those. If this masculine is stealing your energy and stealing your time and your heart, then you may need to put your foot down and just walk away from him. Yes, so the main male, this official person, I would say this person's in the military or something that you're dealing with. But he has someone else around him. There is a main female in his presence. And this main female may feel like you are stealing her man. And she's going to be working hard, it looks like, to try to keep him to stay. So you may have to put your foot down and be like, you know, I'm not doing this this third party thing. Either you're with me or you're not. Make a decision now. Which one's it going to be? And, you know, he's going to have to make the decision whether he's going to stay or if he's going to go. Whether he's going to get rid of the other and come toward you. Because if he's not going to get rid of the other, then he needs to just stay with the other. I mean, and I honestly, quite frankly, because I'm a Pisces, I got the same situation going on. I met this guy, and he just came out of a long marriage, and had already had started the separation, and then I met him, and it's like, he is in the military, and our communication is like, we'll speak for a few months, and then we'll go a month and not speak. And I don't know if that has to do with like his job, because he's actually not even here where I am right now. He's somewhere else working. So it's like, you know, the communication sucks just because he's in a different land, so to speak. But you know, I'm tired of like the in and out shit myself. So I'm also tired of him being, you know, over there. I am ready for him to be back here and to be like, what are we doing? So, because I'm ready to know, so I can start planning for myself in which direction I want to go in. But I can tell you that if he is not on the trajectory of being divorced, then this woman right here is going to be peacing out. Alright, so 4 of Swords in reverse here. What is this 4 of Swords in reverse for Pisces in the month of July? What is this 4 of Swords for Pisces in the month of July? Main female. So this main female is still in his environment. Now, she could have like really done a number on him that made him have to retreat and go into hermit mode, healing mode. But yeah, I would say that this woman he's been dealing with has actually put him in this energy here, because he's got a community already built with said woman. And you know, if he is especially trying to get out of it, then you know, it's like a journey. You know, he's got to go through a process, and that's exactly what it is. But I will tell you this too, this process is doing a number on him in the meantime. Like, if he did not have gray hair going into this, when he comes out of it, he's going to have gray hair, because it's wearing on him, I see. Whatever this healing energy is over here that he's been dealing with this so-called ex. Alright, what is this outcome, this Magician card here? What is this Magician card for Pisces in the month of July? What is this reverse Magician here for Pisces in the month of July? mature man. Look, there he is. At the bottom of the deck, we have change, pathway, wealthy man, toil and labor. So there is some resisting of change, somewhat, some way, shape, or form here with him. I feel like he's resisting. There are changes that aren't yet 100% complete for him in the change from that old relationship into this new thing with you. Okay, he is working hard, like a lot of work into making these changes. There's a pathway that's opening up, so it's like a process that he's having to take to achieve that and to get to it. I do feel like it's going to take a toll on his finances, and I do feel like it's going to take a toll on him, because look, I mean, he's weathered, boy. He's got gray hair, and look, there's a globe, and you know, I bet, and I could point to the exact location where my Scorpio man is here in this dynamic. He is right over there. So so there he is. There is huge changes around him, though. I don't know, he may want to give you something, and he may be telling you at the end of the month what those things are that he's wanting to give you, but I don't think they're going to be able to come to fruition yet in the month of July. It may be more like August or later that those things are actually able to come through. This mature man, this guy here, is probably going to be having to, if he's getting out of one relationship, if he's leaving that relationship for you and to come to you, you're going to have to be patient with him as he makes these changes. And he may be like really having to dig down into his bag of tricks because, you know, this magician energy in reverse is like manipulation, not using one's power for the good of man. So he could be having to use his power in a negative way to get what he wants, especially if what he wants is to be with you. Let me just ask this one question. Does this masculine want to be with this feminine Pisces? Does this masculine want to be with this feminine Pisces? High honor. So it's like, oh yeah. Yes. And 25, which reduces to a 7. So the month of July, I would say he is definitely going to be showing you that he wants to be with you. Oh yeah, and then we've got thoughts, privileged lady, courtship, and marriage on the bottom. So I feel like this masculine has already decided that he wants to date you. He's been thinking about it quite a bit. He sees you differently. There's something about you that has really caught his attention, whether it's like the way you dress, the way you look, how you carry yourself. There's something very alluring and attractive about that. And it looks like he may have hopes to marry you one day. So anyways, that's all I have for you, Pisces. If this resonated, please give the video a thumbs up and like it. Subscribe to my channel. And if you feel like you would like to donate or tithe into this reading, my Cash App and PayPal information is in the description box below. And if this is where I leave you, Pisces, I will see you here again in August for your monthly reading. Take care. Namaste.